Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Qwee-la Shaw here, certified professional life coach. Thank you for stopping by. And I wanted to talk to you guys about your mind and especially being in this time of quarantine and needing to be at home and staying away from friends, just not really being in the normal social spaces that we've been in for so long, that we spend a lot of time within our minds and our thoughts. And that within itself can create and birth a lot of new ideas, right? At the same time, it could be, you can be developing patterns, thought patterns that aren't very helpful to us. You know what? And I just realized that I did not hook up my mic. So let me hear me. Okay. So it could create some thought patterns and make you really that aren't healthy and can make you just make decisions that that you just keep repeating and you feel stuck, or you feel, oh shoot, look at me, I'm just knocking stuff down here. Make you feel that like you just feel like in a cycle, right? So we've got to come back to taking care of ourselves, right? Of course, we take care of our mind, our mental health, but we take care of our spiritual health, our emotional health, right? As long and with our physical health. So we need to take care of all aspects of us, okay? And of course, with exercising, it really helps clear your mind. Whether it's outside in the backyard running around, it's something as simple as that, guys. Okay, just going outside, running up the street, running back, just to get that blood flowing. Also, watching exercise videos, doing some kind of videos with cardio, or just whatever, moving, dancing, whatever it is that just keeps you moving, keeps your body moving, and you're just not all up in here or all up in, watching videos, watching shows, reading, the same stuff over and over that's going on in the world, right? Read things and watch things that are increasing your knowledge and enhancing your intellect, okay? With your spiritual health, we can learn how to meditate, okay? Or learn how to pray, or learn how to meditate differently, and also pray differently. There are many different spiritual practices that you can learn. And this is a great opportunity to really explore those, and also work on your current spiritual practice that you haven't done in a while, right? Also, listing things, either writing or saying them out loud, the things that you're grateful for, okay? When I wake up in the morning, I'm grateful that I woke up, okay? I'm grateful that I can see my ceiling fan over my head. I'm grateful that I'm in my bed and I'm under my covers. I'm grateful that my children are okay. I'm grateful that my husband is okay. I'm grateful that I'm able to just stretch, right? Just stretch, and I can feel my hands. I can feel my stretching of my neck and the stretching of my legs, And I just tell God, the Almighty, the Divine, whoever your higher power is, the things that you are grateful for. And in this humbles ourselves, right? This humbles us to where it takes us out, takes us from our insecurities, takes us away from our ego, and it brings us back to the center. So of course, listing the things, saying the things out loud that we're grateful for, and so practicing those things, practicing physical, spiritual, and of course the mental health. What is it that you're listening to? What is it that you're reading? What is it that you are paying attention to? What you focus on grows. Okay, what you focus on grows. So let it be good. Let it be exciting. Let it be nourishing. Let it be of good things that are feeding you, that uplift you, that make you happy, that bring joy to you, that excites you, you know? So expose yourself to those things. Focus on that, because what you focus on grows, right? And I'm all about goodness and uplifting, and just anything that brings a smile to my face, anything that just moves me, right? There's music that really moves me. Of course, rhythm, you know, with my body, yes, but I'm talking about like spiritually moving, like it just speaks to my soul. It just gets down deep, you know? I am all for that, and I go to that whenever I'm just, or even before I just in a kind of a funk. But I do that so it kind of sets the tone on how I would want my day, right? Because we have the power, we control our realities, right? No, we create our realities, okay? We create our realities. Okay, and so then our emotional health. Our emotional health is one that I am in the process of learning. What I've learned so far is my feelings matter, okay? My feelings are valid, all right? No matter how the other person feels, no matter what other people think, no matter how people react, your feelings matter. Your emotions matter, okay? And it is okay. There is nothing wrong with them. If you feel a certain kind of way, like I feel like this something, I feel like this ain't right, and or no, I don't want to, I don't feel comfortable with it. It's okay. It is absolutely okay. There's a reason why you feel that way, you know? Your feelings are valid no matter what it is. And that is something that I had to learn, you know? I'm 37 years old now. 37 years old, and been married going on 21 years, okay? And I have 5 children, okay? And so I'm like, dang. So if I kind of didn't express my emotions so well before, yeah, I need to talk to my kids. I need to show more of what I've learned, because I'm like, if I'm just now finding out how, you know, finding out about emotional health, just imagine, you know, what I was showing my kids all these years, right? Which weren't bad, but what you don't know what you don't know, right? If you weren't raised in a space to where you were able to express your emotions, or emotions weren't expressed in a healthy way, then how would you know the better way of really putting words to how you feel? So in that, how I got to a place to where I realized that I had poor emotional health was really self-awareness, really practicing being present is how I learned about where I was with my emotional health. because they come from somewhere, right? And so when I wasn't so lost in my mind, which is where you are when you are in your ego, or led by your ego, and when you are so just dwelling on the past, right? It's your mind, or you're just really dwelling on, okay, the future. When I started practicing being more present, then I was able to stand back and look at, oh, okay, I have some feelings coming up here, but that's where, these are the thoughts that I'm having. I know that I'm not my thoughts, so I'm just practicing that awareness of my thoughts. And I'm starting to feel this certain way, and why is it, right? And you're owning those feelings, right? It's not really, people do trigger people do influence, I don't want to say, yeah, people do influence you, yes. People can't make you do anything, but they can influence you to do things, right? But essentially, it's your choice. You don't have to do anything that you don't feel like you don't want to do. However, people will do things that will push your buttons, and you have your triggers, and you have to own those triggers. And that is attached to emotion. It is attached to some kind of pain, right? And so you kind of have to be aware. And with that is, being present. So emotional health, being present. So that helps staying out of your mind. Okay. All those things help staying out of your mind. Exercising, spiritual practice, being present for your emotional health, and of course, for your mental health, on what you're listening to, what you're watching, and of course with your food. What kind of food are you putting into your body? Is it food that brings you life? Of course, we're not perfect. I'm not, I do practice moderation. I do that. I practice eating some of the foods that aren't so well, because I know my body feels like when I eat it, but I eat it anyway, because somehow in my mind I've connected it for it giving me comfort, right? And so at least I'm aware of that. And it's in moderation, and I go on my long walks to help burn it off, and I know that I'm going to, right? So yeah, so your diet, of course, and your diet doesn't always pertain to your food. It's also, what is it that you are feeding your mind, okay? And you guys, let's read. We have to read. Educate yourself. Yes, you may have a college degree, many college degrees. I was just telling my dad this the other night. I was like, I am learning so much more now than I did when I was in school. And I'm talking about not like elementary school. I'm talking about like higher education, in college. Like, I'm learning more than what I did there. And of course, those institutions just choose the material that they want to teach you. Of course, you choose the classes that you want to take, but order books, check books out, buy books, whatever it is, educate yourself, okay? Educate yourself. This is a computer, so just put in more data, put in new data, and put in data that you just never ever known about, right? And it just helps. It helps bring more understanding, and it helps shine light on other perspectives and see the different ways of how other people are thinking, and it's really liberating. It's very invigorating. It's necessary. Okay, you got this. I thank you guys so much for just listening to this video, just taking the time out. I honor that. I honor this connection with you. Please leave a comment, or please leave anything in the comment section, or if you have any questions, or if anything just came to you just listening to this video that you would like to share. I would love to hear your feedback. I appreciate you. I see you, I feel you, and I honor you. Be well, guys. Bye.